Welcome back, y'all, and you guys are tuned in to learn about business and personal credit. And I couldn't be any more happy than to be sharing this information with you right now about the differences between these two and why you need to have both business and personal credit. All right. The average American walking around does not have knowledge of business credit. So if you don't know, you don't need. All right. This video is going to give you the knowledge that you need to know to understand that you need to go get business credit. Okay. So most Americans now, with the cost of living in our country, just as well as with the drive of entrepreneurship that's recently been flourishing in our country and spreading around for people to want to begin a entrepreneurship path or to begin setting themselves up to be financially free and independent and own something of their own has caused many Americans to go and set out and create side hustles or create small businesses, LLCs, corporations, S corps, nonprofit organizations, basically to set out and actually meet their goals and achieve and accomplish their dreams. Now, with this being said, many Americans are still making under the average salary in America, or they are not able to financially invest in their own business without them having some other income source, which will then in turn take time away from their business. And by taking time away from your business, what you'd be doing is you'd be setting your business up to immediately start out without making the same amount of money that you could, or without the same amount of growth that you could have if you had the money to jumpstart that business. So what better way to do this than investing in your business by building and growing with business credit? Now, what is business credit? Business credit is credit that you can get specifically for your business. So this credit will be separate from your personal credit, and it will be keyed and tuned towards your business. Now, American Express is one issuer that offers business credit. Most of the things that I say in this video are going to work for most companies that offer business credit. But since we're specifically talking about American Express cards right now, it's going to be a little tuned to American Express. So, business credit. When we talk about the differences between business credit and personal credit, what are some of the differences? Well, for one, most people aren't aware of business credit. So what that means is that there's more business funding on the table that is not being tapped into because so many people are driving towards personal credit and unaware that business credit even exists, that money's just left on the table. So generally speaking, business credit is going to give you higher limits than your personal credit because there's just more funding out there available to business credit, as well as lenders want to lend to people who are going to in turn make more money so that they can pay them off. So the idea is if I'm lending to a person, they're spending this money on consumer goods and they are the consumer. And if I give this money to a business, they're a producer and therefore they're going to be making money off of the consumers. So who do I want to give the money to? The person who could be haphazardly spending the money and not even planning to pay back, or potentially having a financial hardship and not being able to pay it back? Or do I want to give this money to the producer who should essentially be spending this money to be making more money back in return? So in my head, I'm going to give my money to the person who's going to be making more money off of my money. Now, what does that do? Like I said, higher spending limits. It boosts your business credit score, which opens your business up to bigger and broader forms of business finance, as well as to larger limits. It also offers you the opportunity to get rewards programs that emphasize business spending categories. So, certain business cards are going to give you more points in certain categories that they note that their business owners spend in more. So, maybe that may be electronics or equipment, maybe that may be gas. It all depends on your industry. And a lot of these business cards are tailored to your industry. So if you're a contractor and you can get, your materials from Home Depot or Lowe's or wherever, there are Lowe's and Home Depot cards that will specifically give you more money back that will offset some of your spending if you have to go and get some last minute materials, or if you're not a large contractor yet where you're buying things wholesale. And the next thing that these business cards do that gets overlooked so much is the business tools to help you efficiently track your expenses in different categories as well as your individual employees. And you can download this information and put it into your business accounting software. So if you use QuickBooks, you can take your information right from your American Express portal and transfer it right over to QuickBooks. That's going to help you with accounting. That's going to help you with your taxes. It's going to help you with so many different things and being able to keep up with your spending. All right. So now, who can get a business credit card? Right? The greatness of this is nearly anyone can get a business credit card because any type of side hustle that you may do, any type of small business that you may be running, anything that you're selling, if you set it up and market yourself as a business, you are a business. So, what does that mean? You could be a freelancer, you could be a tutor, you could do ride sharing. You could form a LLC, you can form a nonprofit, a corporation, whatever it is that fits you. You can be a sole proprietor. You can have a partnership. Whatever it is that fits you and building your business is what's going to allow you to build and grow and get that business credit. Now, to continue, businesses still have FICO scores, businesses still have other credit scores, Dun and Bradstreet, etc., etc. So you can run your business with this business credit, and it's completely separate from your actual personal credit. Each business is going to have its own business scoring system and therefore its own business credit. So you can actually take those business expenses off of your personal credit and utilize them with your business and solely your business to allow you to build and grow your business without affecting your personal credit. A lot of business owners make this mistake and they go and they put all their business expenses on their personal credit. And then later on down the line, they want to open up business cards and they can't because they have so much debt on their personal credit that a lender will not lend to them on the business side because they're thinking, if you're already in this much personal debt, how can we loan to you as a business? So you have to make sure that you get this on the ball, jump on this business credit, and get it while it's still good. Because every single year that people are gaining more and more knowledge on this, these numbers and things are starting to slowly but surely change. However, one thing that stayed consistent around the board is businesses have been getting higher limits and business credit is not reporting to your personal credit score. So, with that being said, as always, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next video.